Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we are doing a Charlotte Tilbury haul and unboxing because I received PR from Charlotte Tilbury. How exciting is that? So they reached out a couple weeks ago. I would like to think that it was Charlotte Tilbury herself, but it was someone in the marketing department. And they've sort of just sent me the greatest hits. It's a bunch of different products, skincare and makeup. So I'm just gonna go ahead and unbox that today, and then I can do a follow-up video where I go ahead and do a full face of Charlotte Tilbury with the skincare at first and then the makeup. How does that sound? But before we go any further, let's take a second to grab our iced coffee or a hot coffee. Let's take a sip and let's get started. As you know, I have my online beauty consulting service. This is a one-on-one video chat with me where you get to ask me all of your beauty questions. Maybe you need help purchasing some items. Maybe you want to add something to your collection, but you're not sure and you don't want sales pressure. That is why my service exists. So to book an appointment for yourself, go ahead and click the link down below. Okay, so first up, Charlotte Tilbury sent me these Cryo recovery face masks. Now, I don't know if these are the face masks that you put on top of makeup, because she has sheet masks that you can wear on top of your makeup, which is very intriguing. But I think these ones here are different. It says, skin appears firmer, smoother, lifted, and refreshed. 10-minute ice power shrink and lift facial. Interesting. Skin feels firmer, lifted, and smoother by 238%. Puffiness around the eyes appears reduced. That's a key. And pores appear reduced. That's ideal. For some reason, I feel like I'm noticing my pores are getting bigger as I'm getting older. Wonderful. You start to figure out how to do your skin and all of a sudden it changes. So they sent me two of these masks here. It's the same one. And this is what it looks like inside here. It actually kind of feels cold. Interesting. I think this is reusable as well. So you freeze it. You actually place this in the freezer for 30 minutes inside the protective pouch here. Wow. You then remove the mask and you place the gel side on your skin. I am fascinated. There are Velcro straps here. So this is what it looks like. Okay, so it actually feels kind of cool, but you place it in the freezer and then it cools even more. That's gonna feel amazing when it's like out of the freezer, only for 30 minutes. Then you apply it, and then you also have a chin strap. I like that because I like sheet masks, but I find that a lot of sheet masks only do the face. They don't have like any sort of chin or neck component. But I've noticed that a lot of Charlotte Tilbury face masks, they don't forget the neck and chin, which is nice because that is also part of, that's part of skincare, face care, as far as I'm concerned. And yeah, this is definitely reusable, so perfect. Next time, like I said, leave a comment, leave a like if you do want to see me doing like a full face of Charlotte Tilbury, and I'll start off with skincare first. I'll put that in the freezer when I'm making my coffee next time. Okay, so first up here, this I think is a refill. This is the Charlotte's Magic Cream, and they also have a sample included here with the Magic Serum Crystal Elixir. So this is refillable, but this itself is not the refill. So this is just the really pretty pink, peachy pink packaging here. And then inside, here's a sample of the Magic Serum Elixir, but they also sent me a full size of this here. And then this is the Magic Cream. I'm excited to try this because I've never tried this, but I've heard great things. I think it's Grace at Everyday Edit. I think she really likes it. And just in general, I've heard people enjoy this Magic Cream. So I'm gonna try this out. Okay, and then there are two boxes like this of this burgundy color. Is this like a burgundy? It's really nice. It has the Charlotte Tilbury logo here. So one of these is skincare, I think, and one of them is makeup. à découvrir. So here are Tilbury tricks. Interesting. I think it's just some little techniques and ideas for some of the products here that they've sent me. Our iconic Beauty Light Wand and Spotlight can be mixed into our beautiful skin foundation to create a Hollywood Flawless Filter glow. Interesting. I'm wearing the Hollywood Flawless Filter. Use the champagne end of the liner duo. I'm actually wearing the liner duo because I have it in the waterline here. So you can use it, on top. Interesting. Okay, it's just like more tips and tricks. Maybe I'll keep this and I will use it in the next video. So there is Charlotte Tilbury paper, which I have ripped. Let me just show you here. This is what the paper looks like. You know you've made it when you can have like a packing paper like this with your name or your logo. Like you've made it. You know you've made it. So here we have some makeup. We have the Beauty Wand Light. This is the high blush in Glow Gasm, or this is Pink Gasm. I own Peach Gasm, so I'll be able to do some comparisons. So this is Pink Gasm here. I love that there's like colored sticker up here so you can tell which one it is. So here we have Pink Gasm here. I love these tubes. So one thing, when you have these, you just twist that or pull that off, but you actually have to twist. Don't just squeeze, you have to twist to get the product out. And maybe I can just go ahead and do something. Oh, there we go. We can sort of see it. Perfect. Ooh, that is very pretty. I was gonna say very pretty and very pink, and it almost came out really weird. Anyway, this looks really pretty. I think this is gonna be really nice. I almost forgot to close it and lock it. I literally just told you to do that and then I forgot. Wow. So this here is the Beauty Light Wand in Spotlight. So I think this one here is just a highlighter. The one before was like highlighter, blush, a little bit of both. Here it is. They're basically the exact same size. Yeah, exact same. Twist open. Ooh. This one's much more light. It looks more of a champagne color. And I think this one is light. It's called Spotlight. I feel like Charlotte Tilbury is all about glow. Like very luminous, very glowy, very dewy. Then, so I have this one here. This is the Exaggerate Eyes Liner Duo. I'm wearing the champagne in the waterline. So it's basically a double-ended or dual-ended liner here. One side is matte and it's black, but it's quite creamy actually. And then the other side here is champagne. Here is a swatch of the dual-ended liner here. So it's really just if you want like a classic black liner and a little bit of champagne. Well, it's sort of champagne, but it's like skin tone colored, so you can just make your eye look bigger and brighter. Now, what else did they send me? They sent me the Beautiful Skin Foundation. This is a long-lasting and pollution defense. Skin looks radiant, etc. All that jazz. They sent me 3 shades here, which are actually quite interesting shades. So the first one here is Too Warm. This is the color here. They then sent me 15 Neutral and 16 Cool. This is supposed to have undetectable coverage. It's supposed to be medium coverage, but it's supposed to be light. It has hyaluronic acid. It's supposed to be brightening, instantly more beautiful, healthy looking glow, smoother, brighter. Interesting. Okay, so it seems to be like a mix of skincare with makeup here. Let me open these up. The range here is, I'm definitely somewhere in the middle here, maybe more here. Let me just go ahead and give you swatches of this foundation here. So this is what the foundation looks like. It reminds me a lot of these beauty wands here. It's sort of the same style. So this is 30 ml. It's pretty standard. So this is Too Warm. I think it's going to be too light for me actually. And it comes in a pump like this. It isn't a sponge tip like before. Okay, well, that's way too much, but I'll go ahead and do a swatch of this one. So this is too warm here. I think it's gonna be too light for me, but the other shades here are gonna be way too dark for me. 15 neutral. Just go ahead and swatch it next to it. I'm gonna have to do some sort of concoction here, a mix. I'm gonna open 16 cool as well. So it's these two. No, but I'll go ahead and just do a little swatch, and I'll just have to mix and match. So clearly these last two foundations are not my shade. What's interesting is that they almost match my nail polish quite nicely. So when I test out this foundation, I'm just gonna have to do a little bit of concoctioning. I'm just gonna have to mix and find my shade here. When I was pumping it, it was kind of a runny foundation, but not like a serum. It was just a bit fluid, so just in case you were wondering what the texture is like. Now, they sent me also the Charlotte's Magic Serum Crystal Elixir with golden vitamin C, niacinamide, replexium for glowing younger skin. And this is the 100 ml here. This is the box. So this is what the serum looks like. It looks very milky. I hope it's nice and hydrating too. I'm gonna go ahead and open this next time we're here when I'm doing the full face. I'll do the skincare first. They also sent me the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. I have this in the travel size. I love it. I think it's great. It really just like sets your makeup all day, all night. It just sort of locks it. It's like super glue, but as a makeup setting spray. So this is the full size. If I can open it. There we go. So this is the full size here, and this is the travel size. It's nice to have both, so I'll keep this now for travel only, and I'll keep this on my vanity here. And it does actually set your makeup. It's supposed to prime and set for up to 16 hours. I would say that it does. It, like, everything stays in place, nothing smudges, nothing budges. It just locks everything down for 16 hours, which is really great. All right, let's move on to box number 2. This also has a beautiful Charlotte Tilbury wrapping paper. I feel like this box here was like the first box I should have opened because it even looks fancier. It has a special note from Charlotte Tilbury herself, or her front desk. It reads, "Darling, my iconic celebrity loved Charlotte's Magic Cream was the first product I ever created. I used to mix it backstage to create a perfect formula that would instantly turn around the appearance of models' tired, dull-looking skin during Fashion Month. Infused with hyaluronic acid, it leaves the skin glowing, flawless, and ready for makeup. Since then, I have worked with expert skin scientists and labs around the world to develop research-powered skincare with clinical proven results." I had heard that. I had heard that at backstage for fashion shows or whatever. She would often just like concoct and mix her own skincare to use on models before doing the makeup. And I just want to point out, it kind of looks like this part was printed off, but then this part was signed differently. Like, it looks different. There's like a little bit of a texture difference. So it looks like this was just like the standard print off, and then maybe Charlotte Tilbury herself actually touched and signed this paper. I'm going to pretend she did. I'm going to live in that world. Oh, okay. First of all, this product here comes in bubble wrap, but like the real bubble wrap, because apparently now bubble wrap is made to be not poppable. What is the point of that? Who are these killjoys who are like, oh, you want bubble wrap? We're gonna make it quiet and unsatisfying. No, I want this. Apologies to headphone users. I believe this is a smaller version of the Magic Serum Crystal Elixir. This one here, I think is a 30 ml maybe? I don't know, but it's definitely smaller than the one before. Maybe I'll start off with this one here. I'll start off with a smaller size, or actually, Maybe I'll keep this for travel. That would be smarter. It would be smarter to keep the bubble wrap if I want to use it for travel, but it's just so satisfying. Cannot help myself. Okay, so what do we have here? We have the Magic Eye Rescue. This is the eye cream to help brighten and reduce the appearance of wrinkles. This is refillable, so again, it's just the classic Charlotte Tilbury packaging here. It almost looks like a jar of foundation, you know, it looks like the Chanel Sublimage. It's like the glass jar. It's a very nice eye cream, the Magic Eye Rescue. I love Magic Eye Rescue anytime. I haven't tried this yet, but it looks gorgeous. It looks so chic, and I like that it's refillable. So this is the Charlotte Magic Cream, but this is just the refill here. So it kind of looks like a pod, like a coffee pod, like a giant coffee pod, but don't put this in your Keurig, otherwise you'll have a horrific morning. But this is what the refill looks like. So you keep the glass jar and then the plastic part pops out, so you don't have to repurchase a glass jar every time. And then she also sent me the Magic Night Cream. I didn't realize that there was a Magic Cream and a Magic Night Cream. It says Beauty Sleep and a cream. Perfect. I love Beauty Sleep, but sometimes it's harder to get than other nights, you know? So this is the night cream, but interesting. It looks thicker. I'll test it out or I'll bust it out next time, but again, I love the glass jar. It's very fancy. It gives me like old Hollywood glamour here. Very pretty. I didn't realize that she made a night cream, but it makes sense. So they're setting me up with lots of creams here. I guess maybe they know I live in Montreal and winter is coming. So they're setting me up with all the moisturizer I could ever want. And then they sent me another Magic Cream with the Elixir Serum sample here. When you purchase the night cream, do you just get a sample of the Magic Elixir at the same time? It makes sense if they do, but anyway, they gave me a double of this one. So yeah, I'm set up for moisturizers. Thank you so much, Charlotte Tilbury and Charlotte Tilbury marketing team. And last but not least, they sent me the Goddess Cleansing Ritual Miracle Spa in a Jar Duo. Okay, so this is 2 steps. The first one here is the Cleansing Ritual 1, the Citrus Oil Radiance Cleanse. I love an oil cleanser. I love any sort of makeup remover like this. So you go into this step first, and again, you can just use this as your makeup remover. And you get this cloth here that comes with. So you use this little muslin cloth here to, I think, maybe remove any excess makeup, or they said to run this under warm water. So after you've cleansed your skin and removed everything, you run this under warm water and you just sort of press it and leave it on the skin to help open up the pores. And then this is the step number 2. This is the Purifying Charcoal Cleanser. I'm not always a fan of like anything purifying, because even though my pores are getting bigger and I'm trying to, you know, correct that, I do tend to have more dry, dehydrated skin. So purifying isn't always what I look for, but this is a bamboo charcoal skin purifier that draws out impurities through the natural power of absorption. I could always do like a spot correction with this or anything like that. So anyway, let me know which skincare items you want me to do like a first impressions of next time. I could go ahead and do like the whole gauntlet if you want. Let me know which skincare items in particular you want me to do in the video next time, and I will go ahead and do that. So make sure you leave a comment, make sure you leave a like. Again, thank you so much to Charlotte Tilbury herself and her whole marketing department. I cannot wait to test these out. I do have quite a bit of Charlotte Tilbury makeup myself, so next time I'll do like a mix and match of like the new items and what I already own. I am a fan of these. I think this one is the Cosmic Eyes. I think this is Emerald Eyes. I love green and blue, so it makes sense that I love it. Anyway, make sure that you are subscribed to my channel, because I know a lot of you who watch me are not subscribed, and do not trust that the algorithm will just bring you back. The algorithm is very faulty and it may not bring you back. So go ahead and hit subscribe and hit your notification bell so you can get a notification when I post a new video. And on that note, I think that's all I have for you guys for today. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you have a beautiful day. and I'll see you next time. Bye.